In the past few decades, India has transformed dramatically. It's gone from a primarily agrarian economy to a global leader in technology and industry.
On the economic front, India's growth has surpassed all expectations. The latest GDP data is out. India remains the world's fastest growing major economy.
This transition has been vividly reflected in Bollywood, showcasing various phases of industrial and economic progress in film. Now let's witness India's rapid industrial evolution through the lens of Bollywood. The 1979 film Kaala Patthar, directed by Yash Chopra, poignantly depicts the harsh realities coal miners in India face. Kaala Patthar stars Amitabh Bachchan as a disgraced former naval officer seeking redemption, Shashi Kapoor as a compassionate engineer, and Shatrughan Sinha as a rebellious ex-con. It's inspired by the Chasnala mining disaster of 1975 that killed 372 coal miners. The film highlights the systemic corruption, poor safety standards, and lack of basic amenities plaguing the mining industry. In 1970s India, industries were controlled by the government, so there was barely any competition to drive innovation. The 2007 film Guru, directed by Mani Ratnam, can be seen as a cinematic bridge from the 1970s status quo in India to the modern era. It captures the transition period when India's economy started to become more open and dynamic. It's an entrepreneurial epic that follows a man named Gurukhan Desai, played by Abhishek Bachchan, from a small village in Gujarat to a business dominance. The journey spans from the 1950s to 80s, when new businesses struggle to grow because of rules and regulations. The guru uses his cleverness and determination to overcome the huge obstacles. The character is loosely based on Dhirubhai Ambani, one of India's most prominent industrialists. The founder of Reliance Industries played a major role in transforming India's business landscape. The Guru's story reflects the rise of private enterprises in India, facilitating new business opportunities and innovations.
The GO satellite is designed like a TRMM spacecraft, and it will be launched in a non-confident orbit.
Ashutosh Gawarkar's Swades, released in 2004, stars Shah Rukh Khan as a NASA scientist who returns to India to bring sustainable development to a rural village. It portrays the beginning of the push for modernization and technological empowerment at the grassroots level. It showcases the impact of innovation in rural India, highlighting challenges and opportunities stemming from the urban-rural divide. Swades reflects the early 2000s technological development initiatives that laid the groundwork for later advancement. During this era, the economic reforms of the 1990s had started to bear fruit. Analysts credited deregulation, the privatization of state-owned enterprises, and reduced import tariffs with stimulating industrial growth and attracting foreign investment. On the tech front, India's IT industry was booming. Companies like Wipro, Infosys, and Tata Consultancy Services were becoming global leaders in software development and IT. The Y2K problem and dot-com boom significantly boosted the country's tech sector, leading to increased exports and job creation.
Hi, Harpreet Singh, Salesman. Do you have 60 seconds? Just 60 seconds. I promise उसे 1 second भी ज़्यादा नहीं. हाँ? Just 60 seconds, okay?
Rocket Singh, Salesman of the Year, depicts India's burgeoning startup culture and growing emphasis on entrepreneurship in the late aughts. The 2009 Bollywood film, directed by Shimit Amin, follows a fresh graduate portrayed by Ranbir Kapoor, who faces ethical dilemmas starting his own company. He builds the enterprise from within the company he works for, showcasing the shift toward a more service-oriented and tech-driven economy. Rocket Singh was released as small businesses and startups became increasingly significant contributors to the Indian economy as a whole.
अभी 5 सेकंड बाकी है. आपको डांस दिखाओ मेरा? देखो.
The Lunchbox highlights the efficiency and reliability of Mumbai's Dabawala system in its own subtle way. It's a remarkable example of innovation in logistics and supply chain management enabled by the push for tech advancement in the aughts. In Mumbai, a dabbawala delivers home-cooked meals in lunchboxes to office workers using a highly efficient, color-coded delivery system. Set in the early 2010s, the Ritesh Batra film offers a glimpse into the lives of ordinary people running the dabbawala's precise and error-free lunch delivery system. A mistaken delivery connects a lonely housewife, played by Nimrat Kaur, with an older solitary office worker portrayed by Irfan Khan. Their lives are transformed as they exchange notes via the lunchbox. As the lunchbox garnered critical acclaim globally, India was experiencing rapid growth in technology and industry, marked by advancements in IT, telecommunications, and a booming startup ecosystem. The 2018 science fiction action film 2.0 reflects India's stride during the 2010s toward becoming a global leader in high-tech innovation. As the Industry 4.0 movement gained steam, India embraced advanced tech like robotics, artificial intelligence, and the Internet of Things. Directed by S. Shankar, the movie stars Rajinikanth and Akshay Kumar as rapid technological advancements bring major consequences in a futuristic India. The integration of leading-edge tech into the narrative showcases the significant transformation in the country's industrial sector. In the late 2010s, the Indian government launched initiatives like Digital India and Startup India to further boost the country's growing stature in the tech world.
I'll set your screens on fire.
Cheering from scientists at the Space Research Organisation in India after the country became the only one in the world to successfully reach Mars on its first attempt. The Mangal spacecraft entered the red planet.
The 2019 film, Mission Mangal, emphasizes India's role as a major player in global technology in the present day. It tells the true story of the India-Mars orbiter mission that launched in November 2013. India became the first country to reach Mars on its first attempt, effectively demonstrating the country's advanced capabilities in space technology. Directed by Jagan Shakti, the film vividly showcases the ingenuity, perseverance, and scientific excellence of Indian scientists and engineers who successfully pulled the cost-effective mission to Mars off. India's current ambitions include becoming self-reliant by integrating advanced Industry 4.0 technologies like AI, machine learning, and predictive analytics deep within the manufacturing sector. India is also prioritizing space technology with future missions planned to Mars and beyond. For a vision of India's technology future, check out the 2019 film, Cargo, directed by Orati Kadhav. Set in an unspecified future year, the science fiction film uniquely blends Indian mythology with futuristic space tech. It stars Vikrant Massey on a spaceship with the ability to process dead people for rebirth. The advanced concepts it explores, including space travel, automation, and AI ethics, will only become more relevant as India's tech progression continues. While it's firmly science fiction, Cargo reflects the country's growing wisdom in space exploration and high-tech innovations.